Hello, 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 hello. And welcome back to another stream. How are we doing today? How we doing? Always a fast person here, cheeseburger. Like, almost always. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing good. How's it going, Gasbuster? How you doing? Paul Wolf? How you doing? Any donations? I do not know what you mean by that. You're new? Welcome to the stream then. Welcome. Today we will just be chilling out, as usual. A little bit of story here, a little bit of story there. I mean, if you mean like giveaways, then I have no immediate plans for one. Or if you mean like donations for that kind of stuff to my account, then I don't typically accept that stuff. Not normally. So don't worry about it, man. I'm currently not even a subscriber, so I definitely don't need anything on this account. What was I up to then last? We were doing the Ursa story, working towards Echoes of Oblivion is what we were doing, I believe. Echoes of Oblivion. So, Wrath Legacies, welcome back. Lego Boba Fett. How you doing? The game is too much for you? Yeah, it can be overwhelming to some people, especially if you're not familiar with like how MMOs work, right? Your brain confused your head. I wonder, will the story of Darth Malgus ever end? Probably. It's probably gonna end with the next bit of story, I reckon. Maybe. I think it's at these machine things, right? Yeah, like up here and stuff. What's going on in the city? Welcome back. Rodrigo, how many years left do you give SWTOR? I don't think it's that simple for this game. I just don't think it's that simple.
Thanks for not tearing the camp apart, by the
This
way.
game can die and still be alive just because
Both used to calling the shots.
it's Star Wars.
Wasn't often end pretty. Hell, look what happened to Melora.
Compromise isn't the Sith way.
Can't speak to that, but it meant a lot to
And
the
that is the way.
seeing you work together to get the job done.
Can we avoid these things, do you think? Or am I going to have to fight him? Oh, getting around him. He's looking at the state of things. I don't believe it's going to last the next 3 years. Yeah, you see, we try to have these predictions, right? But time and time again, BioWare just proves to us, oh no, we're not shutting the game down. No, we're just giving you a lot of small content. And that's the pattern. So, I don't think that the game is going to shut down. I think maybe that it would be a good thing if it did. But, I don't think it's going to happen. And even if it did, it would still be playable as a single player game. So I don't think it will die in that kind of aspect. Seen its peak and now it's way downhill. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Yes, absolutely. That's a bit loud.
Raven to Nest. Blackout complete.
Nest here. Copy that. Be advised. Spiders making that enemy forces will
Shut down the jammers.
Good thing I've got you to back me up. Raven to
Disney.
Nest. We'll handle them. Raven out.
Yep. Yeah, the Star Wars fans are keeping this game alive. It's the only reason it's here. How do you feel about Luke in The Mandalorian and Book of Boba? I actually think he's what worse than him in The Last Jedi. Just an awful teacher and boring person overall with no care at all. I feel like that is the kind of vibe you get from him, especially after the whole Grogu incident, because I was so surprised that he actually said to Grogu that you have to choose between someone who is essentially your family or this. Because, like, when did Luke stop talking to Leia? Like, he clearly had a relationship with Leia his entire life. So it's a bit of a contradiction, so I didn't like that. That gave me a bad vibe. So I feel like I know what you're saying. But I think part of the problem here is just the fact that we didn't get a whole lot of stuff on just Luke Skywalker. Like, if we had some filler stuff and more things in between to build up that personality, then maybe we can understand his decisions. But because we didn't have that stuff, yeah, it just felt weird. It was a bad vibe. So I think his appearances were cool up until that thing happened with Grogu, where he made him choose if he was going to stay or leave. Like, I wasn't a fan of that. I was like, that's such an arrogant bullshit move to do, considering this is Luke Skywalker. Like, I could understand Obi-Wan doing it, or Yoda, or any other Jedi, but Luke? Like, come on. This guy's family-oriented. He redeemed his father to the light. He had his sister, like... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you guys feel. Maybe it's just me. Just checking in, how's your day going? It's okay, Riley. It's going good, man. How's your day going, Riley? Was you streaming today? Did I see that you were streaming today? Yeah, we don't know what the play base is for absolute certain. We can only guesstimate on that. I don't think SWTOR will ever shut down unless something replaces it. It's already pretty much a skeleton with its small play base and slot content. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what I believe. If another game entered the market, then it does change the situation. Defeat 80 non-player opponents. Nice. Nice. Not too bad, and yeah, stream was good. Thanks. Good stuff, Rally. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Say whatever you want about KOTOR and KOTOR. They were gigantic, and now we have 30 minutes worth of content, and they call it expansion. I am not about to badmouth KOTOR or KOTOR. They were glorious expansions compared to what we've got now. So... I don't think anybody should badmouth KOTOR or KOTOR at this point, because they literally were the last best content updates that we got, really. Do you ever want a YouTube collab with me to mix Star Wars universe? I got the backstory I dreamed to make. I mean, that sounds awesome, Paul. If you show me some commitment to your YouTube work, and if you come back to me and show me that you've managed to do all this stuff, then yeah, sure, I'll happily commit to a project with you. But right now I can hardly commit to a project with myself, so I make no promises. So if a new Star Wars game appears, SWTOR will lose the last 5k plays that it has. I mean, how many people are playing right now, like on Steam? I mean, check Steam. 6,700 on Steam alone. We don't know how many people are using the independent launcher though. But just to put that into perspective, like if we go to a game like Age of Empires 2, there is 16,000. There is nearly triple the population in Age of Empires 2 than what there is for Star Wars The Old Republic on Steam. I check this quite often, and this is normally the case, and I think it's hilarious. I know it's not totally fair because, you know, the independent launcher and stuff, but I still think it's hilarious. Go for it, Paul. It sounds good to me, man. I thought how great Ossus update 5.10 was, considering how small it actually was. It easily gave me 3 months of enjoyable content with the dailies and environment. That was over 3 years ago now. Okay, Fat Potato. So if you guys remember, I actually left the game before Onslaught released, or before Onslaught was even announced. So correct me if I'm wrong, or at least just clarify for me. So Jedi Under Siege and Ursus was released before the Onslaught expansion. Is that correct? So the content that I'm playing right now, was this released before Onslaught? It's one of the only things that I'm a little foggy on, because it is the area of the game where I actually did stop playing for like basically 2 years. This was before, yes. Okay. Yes, Jedi Under Siege is before, yeah. You see, I remember coming back to play Jedi Under Siege. I can't remember if I streamed it or not, but I genuinely don't remember the release cycle of it because I just wasn't keeping track. I'm pretty sure I did come back briefly to play it though. I'm pretty sure it was a couple of months after the fact though. See the pattern here? Yeah, I definitely see the pattern. I saw the pattern a very long time ago, just that was a little bit hazy on me. I mean, normally when I'm looking at it, I can sort of make sense of it, but yeah, you guys know what it's like. When you're not around for patches, then you can sometimes misremember them. So I just like to clarify sometimes. Wait, I need to be in here, don't I? Onslaught was another half-hour content behind a paywall. Yes. Yes. I did make a video about Onslaught. When I returned, I made a video. It's still on the channel right now. Onslaught is actually an hour long, but there are 15 minutes of cutscenes. Yeah, so the thing, when I'm talking about like gameplay and stuff, I like to be specific just so people know exactly what it is that I'm trying to portray. So for me, like you guys don't have to do this, but for me, when I'm talking about story, I like to separate the actual amount of cutscenes and interactions you get from the amount of gameplay you get. And I had a kind of discussion about this on Twitter recently, and I don't think it's fair for people to say that the story on Manan, for example, is 2 hours long because it took them 2 hours to complete it. I think if it takes you 2 hours to complete something, then it gave you 2 hours worth of gameplay. It didn't give you 2 hours worth of like the cutscenes that you were expecting, sort of thing. So I like to separate the two, not to be like, you know, how can I put it? Not to be like nitpicky, but just so that people have like a more clear representation of what it is that you're talking about. Because the other side of this is, right, like if I say to you, oh yeah, it's 2 hour story because it took me 2 hours to do it, and then you go do it, and it takes you 45 minutes because you're monumentally better than me at something, then you're going to be like, what the fuck? You know, you're going to be a bit annoyed by that, right? And that seems to be the case with a lot of things with this game. And it's one of the things that the developers do not take into consideration, I don't think. Never try to compare them unless they're talking, saying the game mechanics. They put in Guardian, visual effects, and Juggernaut. BioWare don't create nothing anymore, just remove or reuse. Yeah, that's basically it. And I think that's probably because they don't have any of the original people who actually coded the game. So they don't actually know how to add anything to the game. The only thing they know how to do is change the assets or something. And I think it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Compare the recent expansions with KOTOR or KOTOR. The actual time to complete is 5 times smaller at least. Oh yeah, absolutely. Even still, like in comparison, even with times, it's monumentally different. So yeah, you got a point there.
Electronets! We've got to keep moving or we'll get pinned down and burnt to a crisp. Running a targeting calculation. Disrupt it or we'll be swimming in missiles. The droid lit up one of the fuel tanks. Take cover!
Well, that didn't do much damage, did it? What was I meant to take cover from? Go on APPC tactical. Which one specifically? Or do you just not have one for AP? Because that would be kind of depressing if that was the case. You know? Laughs in playing OP Marauder. And now I need more surgery. Right brain for seizure, oral surgery. I cough blood, I have no oxygen, so before I die I want to dream to be seen in hearts and if you play with me. Oh man. Don't troll about that stuff. That's not cool. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, right? If you want to participate in anything with me, it's possible. Like, you know, you can log into the game, send me a whisper, group up with me, then that's cool. Like, I don't mind doing that stuff. I'm not a mean person, you know? No. I don't want proof. I don't want to know if it's true or not. I mean, obviously, if it's true, then that's horrible. Then, you know.
Looks like
But,
you can shut their sensors down from there. I'm gonna
yeah.
do a quick sweep. See if you can't find a copy of their farming data while you're at it.
I didn't read the thing on top. What was the thing on top?
Data received. I'm now infiltrating the Jedi computer system. All data on their crop and soil rejuvenation.
But they removed all tacticals for
copied and then
APPC?
deleted. You have served the Empire well.
It doesn't have a specific tactical.
Commander.
They removed them all.
Are we set?
What?
Raven to nest. Job's done. Enemy is dark.
Excellent. All units are prepared. We have traced the bulk of the Jedi to an ancient library. That is our objective.
Coordinates received. We'll meet you there.
For the Empire.
The library. The whole reason I accepted this pitiful assignment.
You want me to look at a script? Is that what you're
I
asking?
would have made the Dark Council if a little shove were enough to kill me.
What's so special about the library?
Knowledge. Research and documentation of long-forgotten techniques, gathered from both the Sith and the Jedi. Not to worry. I won't stand in your way. Complete the mission. I will simply pick over the remains for what I seek.
Subtitling native. Ossus is pretty. Yeah, sure.
Come back with us. We can finish this together.
If Malgus had leave to remove me from command, then my time as a Dark Council member is over. I will not return. I'm surprised you would even ask.
My alliance could use your knowledge. I think you and Dr. Ogorob would get along well.
An intriguing offer. Unexpected, but intriguing. I'll consider it. Get on with your work. But know this. Empress Asina may have Malgus on a leash, but that does not make her the only one who...
The eyes on Melora are actually really cool.
Strange lady, that one.
We should have a customization like that.
Farming data.
I found everything we need. I've already sent it to Imperial Command.
Outstanding. You don't know what a difference this is going to make. Reps will be too busy fighting for scraps to fight us. All right, Time to hit the library.
Listen, Paul. If you have something to show me, or share with me, then join Discord and show it to me there. Yeah, it's the best way to show me something. Ooh, I've got to enter the Jedi library. Ooh. Hey, what's up, Elite Griffin? How you doing? How you doing? Do you think we'll ever get updated character models? If BioWare keeps making new NPCs with cool models, our player models won't look like they're in the same game. Well, that's something I think about too. For example, with Melora that just came up, you could clearly tell that she had like a better textured model than most NPCs, including your own character in some instances. So it would be nice to have BioWare update many textures in this game. I think they do try to actively do that. But yeah, they could probably make more improvements. I don't know if they will, but I can certainly tell you that if you used to ask a dev that question, they would give you some cop-out answer, like, you know, we never say never, it's something we talk about internally, and we actively look for ways to make the game look better. That's basically what a developer would say to you about that. What's up, Sparkmus? How you doing? How you doing? Darth Malgus. Do love the SWTOR content? Hell yeah, Mercedes. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's what I said up top. You didn't see on Discord. I want to send it. I sent you a friend request. Okay, cool. Cool. I will check that stuff after the stream. Don't you worry. Didn't realize I had that to claim. Okay. It's basically saying, I don't know in a fancy way when it comes to updated character thing. Yeah. Pretty much.
At your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
Did everybody here see the latest video on the channel? We was able to find and gain access to the New Manan daily area. Unseen content right now, so if you haven't seen it and you want to see the area, then go check out that video. Who's the go-to tank in Opson's 7.0 drops? What's up, Peter Griffin? I like to recommend the Sith Assassin as a tank in basically all cases, just simply because it's one of the easiest to learn straight off the bat. But if you don't want to risk it and you just want something that goes pew pew and takes damage no matter what, then play a power tech. The Republic equivalent of those is going to be Jedi Shadow or Vanguard. Now, I'm not saying don't play Jedi Guardian or Sith Juggernaut, because they are still awesome choices. I'm just saying, personal preference for me, I would go Sith Assassin. Sith Assassin. Still got, like, basically the best defensive in the entire game with Force Shroud. Resist all force and tech attacks by 200%. Easy. The only 3 things are a highlight this year is Kenobi, possibly Mandalorian Season 3, and Xenoblade 3. Seriously, can't wait for Xenoblade 3. Yeah, I know you can't. You bring it up every stream. I'm telling you. Every stream, we hear about that Xenoblade 3. Soon, your precious will be released. And you can play Xenoblade. Free. Just running past all the enemies. They know who I am. They know not to mess with me. Well, I sent you proof because I hate it when people think I'm trolling. I sent you military proof in one picture and one battle with a 505. Oh no. What do you mean you sent me proof? I don't know if I want to look. Never brought it up last stream. No, but you were thinking about it. It's not a bad thing, by the way. It's funny, more than anything. Is this a Malgus cutscene? This could be a Malgus cutscene.
Commander, Major Anri.
What's your plan?
Not a plan. A proposition. You came to Ossus to aid our mission. As the galaxy marches to war, you fight to see our empire triumph over its ancient enemies. Together, you and I can strike the first blow in that battle. We will find the leader of these Jedi, Nost Dural, and defeat him. We will show the galaxy that no Jedi can stand against our combined might. Just as the Republic cannot stand against the combined might of the Empire and your alliance.
Fine by me. I just hope you can keep up with me.
Major, take the rest of the troops and sweep the building. Eradicate all who oppose you. We will do the same.
Put down Darth Malgus. Companion. Hell yeah. Fate Master G-Quad. Okay. Okay. Teaming with Malgus. Hardcore edition. Is that Malgus meme here? Dogs are barking at the neighbour walking past, I think. Okay, we're good. 5-second Mandalorian clone fanbase script ever made because I am Darth Vader. I relate to his pain, suffering. I had a familiar life. Like I really dreamed once my mom was dead, then after Thanksgiving she died in the bathroom from a heartache, and I call and I won't glad they save their life. You're lucky you have the lightsaber. Dream to get it, but it costs $50 if I want it. No, thank you too much. You mean this lightsaber? Yeah. I got this lightsaber from a Grand Chance cube. Screenshot is on Twitter. I got it out of a Grand Chance cube. There is proof. So I paid like 100k for this. It was nothing. Definitely very lucky. Well, we appreciate you sharing your story, Paul. We'll say that. Find a way past the door. This door? Oh, that door. Do I have to kill it? No. Okay. As a Force user, why are we using bombs? Why can't we just blast it open with the Force, man? Hey, what's up, Nervid? How you doing? How you doing? I just realized my interrupt isn't working because it's not on my quick bar. That's really depressing. And it's changing. Shock him. What's up, your mum? Lithuania? What do you mean, Lithuania? What's going on, Cyberdark? Welcome back. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Dragon Siffy? How do I like the new content? Honestly, disappointing. Very disappointing. Well, Malgus just died again. No surprise there. And now I'm dead. Nice. GG Malgus. He got us killed. They won't be able to do any canon storylines though. Darth Vader's armor was real armor. The Canaanites, where we have a statue of it in our country, Israel. I'm Israelite and he was Hebrew. Writing on chest marks on the Torah book of Exodus, and people mostly don't know and they say they're Vader fans. Well, that's very cool. Or the braiding of the hair of the Jedi like the rabbi we have. Plus, I like your videos, got me to get back into the game even though the new stuff sucks. I loved it when it first came up. Oh, well with this. Yeah. Yeah. Feel you. I feel you. I wish they would do more canon story. I already read that one. Sorry, I have a habit of reading the chat in a non-particular order. Yeah, I don't think they will do more canon storylines or any at all. And by canon storylines, like, do you mean the original 1 to 50 arc? Yeah. Legacy of the Sith storyline was definitely cut short. I mean, Legacy of the Sith? Like, what? What? I don't remember seeing anything to do with Legacy of the Sith other than Malgus getting arrested. Was that it? Like, you know? It's not cool, right? Yes, the original ones. Yeah, they won't be making any more add-ons to the original 1 to 50 storylines. And they've even said they won't make new ones either. So, yeah, don't expect it. Don't expect it. Come on, Juggernaut. Why can't you climb over that? Where's Malgus? There he is. There he is. Gotta go kill another Jedi Master now. Legacy of the ass. Legacy of the shit. More like. Sam, why do you play SWTOR if you don't like the game? It's not about that. It's not about that. I'll explain after this fight. Yep, he was arrested and that was it. Should have been able to just execute him there and then, to be honest. It's bullshit that we wasn't able to do that. Which basically means that they're going to use him again at some point. And my little theory is that the Twi'lek is going to bust him out. For some reason. I don't know. I don't know why she would do that, but I feel like that's what's going to happen. So, why would I play this game if I, quote-unquote, don't like it? It's not about not liking the game, because clearly I like the game. I actually love the game, and I love the game very much. I'm very passionate with this game. What I dislike is the way that they're treating it, and what I also dislike is the way that they're misleading people. And I think it's very dishonest of them to just dramatically change their expansion patterns over the last couple of years and still tell you that they're releasing, quote-unquote, lots of content. So, it's not about hating the game and, you know, oh, if you don't like the game, then go play something else, basically. That isn't what this is. That's not what this is. And also, that doesn't fix the problem. Because the problem, if the problem was me, then I would leave. That would be very evident, right? Like, if you feel like you are the problem, you can't enjoy the game because of yourself, or something like that, then maybe, sure, maybe remove yourself from that situation. But if you like the game and you actually enjoy playing it, then I feel like that's different, you know? Does that make sense? You wonder what's next for the Outlander? Who knows, man? So there will be no more new content. There will be no more original class stories for you that will be added on. I can tell you that much. That's been confirmed by the devs. That's not even hearsay. Society? Yeah, like, exactly. George Lucas should buy the game back so he can get better devs for the game. New content. Could you imagine? You want Darth Malgus to turn the Jedi to the dark side? I also want to see that. Revan is gonna be a dude, don't worry. Kathleen Kennedy wants Revan to be female and she can get it done. No, I don't think that she could get that done. Revan is male. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the gender. Okay? That should be the very, very last thing you worry about. We'll see. We'll see about the remake. You know, like, I'm not trying to tell you it's going to be amazing, because I don't know myself, but, we'll see, right? We'll see. It's really not that long for it either. It's like a year, something like that. Listen, when it comes to this sort of stuff, as long as I'm not being told it within the game and within the movie or the cutscene or something that I'm watching, then I couldn't care about the sexuality of any character. It might be an unpopular opinion, but personally, like, if the devs tomorrow were to just be like, oh yeah, by the way, Darth Malgus is gay now, like, I would be like, okay, well, first of all, I don't care, and second of all, don't put that in the game, because nobody needs to know that. Nobody plays a game and wonders the sexuality of random characters, and if you do, then you're weird. Alright, listen to what I'm saying. If you do, then you are weird. Alright? Because, you know, kids play games, and if you want your kids to think about that stuff, nah, like, just leave it out of games, is my opinion on that. Going the wrong way. That's what I mean, why would she do that? Thank you, she is weird. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, hopefully, there won't be any shenanigans like that. But, I will give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to, like, the gender and sexuality of stuff, because honestly, most people just genuinely do not give a fuck.
Jedi Master SWTOR.
Darth Malgus, alive and well. This explains the sudden shift to more aggressive tactics against us. And you must be the commander of the Alliance. Ultimate destroyer of the Sith Emperor. A story I would have loved to document. A pity that two such influential leaders would waste their potential by traveling here just to burn some old books and kill an old man.
We're here to root out all of the Jedi. Didn't you hear the screams?
Only the weak choose fear as their weapon. Let's find out if you can live up to your respective legends.
So be it. Jedi.
Let's begin.
Yeah, I don't listen to that propaganda.
The choices of our past.
SWTOR is a master of mind tricks. Do not let yourself be deceived.
The power of the dark side is a lie.
Darth Malgus has cooler abilities than us.
Over yet. Sandera. Banzalo.
Absolutely this city.
Darth Barros. Tenebrae. It seems I'll be meeting my fate in distinguished company.
Star Wars sucks and is for nerds. Well, I guess that's why it's basically the biggest franchise on the planet, right? Right? Star Wars. Am I right? Brilliant. Imagine a clown trying to say something funny. Alright, let's kill this guy.
I'd say you have the right idea. Kill him before he bores us to death with another lecture.
We finished here. Rally the surviving troops outside.
Yes, my lord.
The Jedi Order will burn. Good times for the 80s. Hey, what's up, Amy? How you doing?
They're attacking the camp.
Major, all troops, return to base at once.
You can have mod powers at any moment you want, Selef. You just let me know. Malgus ends up breaking his chains. He does indeed.
Our losses, Major.
We lost a lot of equipment, some gear and supplies, several of our troops stationed on lookout, but it could have been much, much worse.
Then we stand our ground. We have won a great victory today. This trifling attack will not chase us away. Major, see that images of Nostural's corpse are transmitted to the enemy.
All hail Mod Selef.
Commander. thank
Only
you for
people without lives
It's been a real
see
honor.
this. See this losers, movies, Star Wars is for bums. Bozo, dude, if you're gonna troll or try to be funny, then you need to nail the spelling part, the grammar part, and the punctuation part. Like, if you don't get those things right, then the rest of it just falls apart, man. It just falls apart.
If you ever need my help again.
Not saying Empress Asina anymore.
Well, I just
Yeah.
may. Farewell.
Malgus will break his chains that way. Offense too easily these days, definitely. Bozo the Clown, we believe, is trolling. Why is Bab here? If Bab is here, then I'm not sure which account he's under. You guys change your names very often.
Malgus, I'm told you've completed your task in customarily ruthless fashion.
We have slain countless Jedi, including the overseer of this colony, Nostural. His loss will cut our enemies deeply.
Impressive work indeed.
Joe
Though I
Biden.
learned of an equally fascinating
Hey, there he is.
Though it appears to have escaped your notice.
Lurking behind
Jedi
the
successfully raised
scenes.
numerous crops on that dead planet. Whatever techniques they applied there could have been seized and applied to generate plentiful food for our troops in this time of severe shortages.
Alright, let's
Fortunately, the
do a
Alliance
poll.
commander was more attentive and captured the data from the Jedi computers. Well done, Commander.
Should we
Ensured a
ban the
strong
clown?
Imperial military for years to come.
I'm glad that I could
Let's do a
be of service
poll.
And what of the remaining Jedi, Empress?
Our ships have detected
You can vote in chat, people.
evacuating in droves. They will intercept as many as possible, and we will leave a meager force to protect against further incursions. Your mission on Ossus is over.
I am among
Return to
us.
me at once, so that we may prepare you for your next assignment. Commander, your assistance is, as always,
Don't be a Democrat, Sam. Not
The
wholesome.
Empire is made stronger by its ties to your alliance. Our renewed war against the Republic has only just begun. But I am certain that you will become our greatest asset.
Hey, what's up, Exiled?
Farewell.
Can you even ban a bot? I think it's
I
hard
must
to ban a
prepare
bot.
depart immediately.
This is an Empire, kill him. Vote Suresh. Guys, vote on the poll. Should we ban the clown? I don't mind keeping the clown here if you guys need entertainment.
Well, bye.
I love democracy.
Today, we
Get a
began
life, you
one
bums.
that already fought twice. Twice our empire has set the galaxy ablaze. Twice we have tried to burn away the hypocrisies and weaknesses of the Republic and their Jedi. Twice we have failed. We must not fail again, Commander, for there is precious little tinder left to keep our fire burning. Farewell.
Alright. I'll let one of the mods in chat do the honors. The people have spoken. And the clown shall be banned. Mods. Execute Order 66. It will be done, my lord. Brilliant. Brilliant. Imagine being a mod. Very uncool. The clown didn't get a laugh. I chuckled a little bit. Meet with your alliance leaders. If I have to. Bozo was a Jedi, he wasn't a true Sith. Yeah. Yeah. We only allow true Sith into the stream chat. You actually can't talk in the chat unless you're Dark 5 aligned. Don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah. Don't know if you saw this yet, but Nixian reacted to your video on whether SWTOR can be fixed. I did see that, Exiled. I did indeed see that. I think I also saw that you were part of the reaction in somewhere in the stream chat, which is cool. Where am I meant to be going here? What's going on here? Wait, it's telling me to use this? Oh, that's where the Dale is, isn't it? Oh, one knows. I'm good. Hey, what's up, Rosler? How you doing today? Welcome back. Bozo straight garbage. I mean, you said it. I'm just agreeing. Oh, I need to go to a Descent. No wonder. He never heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yeah, that's clearly why he wasn't a Star Wars fan. Yep, I actually also edit the videos for his highlights channel, so I got to make you look pretty. Wow. That's actually pretty cool, Exiled. So did, so is that like a kind of, dare I say, is that like a job? Have you got like a job doing highlights for somebody? I think that's really cool, by the way. Definitely did a good job with the video. Star Wars is for nerd. Yeah, probably. What are you talking about, nerd? Not just the men, but the clowns too. Brilliant. Sorta, kinda. Don't get paid for it or anything. Kinda just a hobby on the side for now, lol. Interesting. Find this interesting, Exiled. Quite interesting. I hope Nixium isn't watching. But if I ever asked anybody to do that for me, I would probably pay them. But that's just me. I feel like your character is staring straight into my soul when you do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking right to you. That was legit the desired effect. All clowns are enemies of the Galactic Empire. You're damn right. You see this game is still clunky as ever? Of course it is.
Status reports.
Internal security remains solid.
Welcome, Native Ren. Thoughts on MLN? Yeah, what is MLN?
Unfortunately, they fled before they could.
You brought order to the stream chat.
Their specific objectives.
Brilliant. Currently I'm playing on Starforge. Revan trying to open an egg package on C on our polish license. What? Thoughts on your left nut? Harry? I don't know, man. Order in a stream chat? Does that exist? I don't think it does, to be fair.
Because you found a few spies. Being discovered might have been their mission all along.
Decoys to make us feel like we've won.
AKA the superior server.
I'll double our efforts.
My assets have brought in solid intel from all of the major battles along the front lines. I'll keep
okay, my last message proves Sam has Alzheimer's.
My people are using that intel to create new write-ups for the major field commanders on both sides. Should help us predict strategic probabilities going forward. Until we get a specific request for aid, I've deployed our fleet in a defensive posture around Odessen. There's one other matter we should discuss now that you're aligned with the Empire again. We've accomplished a lot here. I'm proud to have worked under your command. We've made the galaxy a better place. But I'm also proud of my past. I served the Republic for years. I can't fight them, so I'm retiring. I've recommended a replacement, Commodore Pardax. Ex-Imperial, very sharp, she'll serve you well. Lana's already vetted her, and I'll stick around long enough to get her up to speed.
Lana, I want security posted at all times to keep him from revealing any secrets to his Republic friends.
As you wish.
Hello guys and welcome to my channel, Star Wars The Old Republic. Here you can enter monthly giveaways or you can watch me do weekly giveaways. Yep, I remember that. The new players, the Star Wars The Old Republic and its community. Thanks for coming to my channel guys and I hope you like the content. Yeah!
All right, Hilo.
We've had to step up security for my crews. Piracy is becoming a bigger problem on their runs. Lucky for us, you're friends with Mandalore. Now that word's spread that her people are riding along, nobody messes with our transports.
Good to hear. Anything else?
Yeah, exiled. That would be cool.
Ray is touring the reconstruction efforts on Voss, so I believe we're finished.
So sit back, relax, because this is about to get awesome.
That's all I have. Good work, everyone.
You better stop talking, clown, because Sam is not as forgiving as I am.
Imperial Outreach Division has asked to speak with you. I've loaded his frequency into your holocom.
Hell yeah, Paul.
Thought we could use a moment alone. I have to admit, it's weird fighting against the Republic.
Whoa, a rush of nostalgia there. Maybe I'll do it again in the next video.
I get it. They've never
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Suresh brought out the worst in them. Even so, I need to know you're in this.
An apology accepted, Captain Nida.
You followed me this far. Don't give all that up now.
I guess you're right. In all these years, you've never led me wrong. I'm glad we could talk. I'll catch you later.
I don't like you, Theron. Careful not to joke on your aspirations, Director. Anyone here from Kharkiv? I hope not. I mean, it's fine if you are, but, you know, it's not a safe place to be right now.
Good of you to contact me.
Glitch kit fun?
Exactly.
As always.
I serve within the Imperial
How's it going, Mad Dog?
Specifically, I seek out opportunities to inspire greatness among our noble frontline soldiers. Darth Krovos is giving a speech to our forces gathered at Viken Space Dock in preparation for their deployment.
I do remember that, Exiled.
Opportunity to say a few words of your own. Your actions have made you a living legend.
Remember looking forward to the little story trailer snippets.
Hearing that you are out there
You mean Balmora? Maybe.
Instill that confidence in our troops.
Fine, but this had better be fast.
Oh, even a handful of words from a decorated hero such as yourself will carry great weight. We shall await your arrival with bated breath. Safe travels.
NRO2, did you set up this?
As Commander and Pawn.
No, but Lord Izar is correct in his assessment. This is an excellent opportunity to inspire confidence in the Empire's troops. Inspired troops are capable of fighting at capacities near 83% above baseline. Speak well and
we should ban Barmer? Thoughts? Why would we ban Barmer? Barmer's been here, like, forever. Finland? You want to ban Barmer because Finland? What? Sus? Yes. What? Barmer, are you here? Oh, you're here. Okay. Barmer. 2 people are saying that we should ban you. What is your response? Guilty. I don't know what I did, but I'm guilty, sir. Brilliant. MLG Styes Nervade's alt account. Is it? Because I honestly can't be sure. Law and Order music plays. I love democracy. Can we play HOI4 together? What is HOI4? Heart of Iron? Have you asked me this before? I don't have Hearts of Iron. Heart of Iron, whatever it is. Oh, Salef. Oh, no. Is that really how I sound, Salef? Epic World War II strategy game. Why don't you 1v1 me on Age of Empires 4? Oh no, Salef. Oh no.
Perfect timing, Commander. Darth Krovos is just finishing up. Follow me.
Nah, Age of Empires 3, wasn't a fan. Age of Empires 2 hits the spot. Age of Empires 4, pretty good. Are you good at it? Beb, are you good at Age 4? Sam, last time we did, you surrounded yourself with walls while eating pizza. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do again.
Zasha and her family send their regards.
The Colonial Age will kick your ass. Brilliant.
Victory is within our grasp.
Brilliant.
Congratulations on joining the Dark Council.
Thank you.
Will you play Stellaris with everyone? I don't have Stellaris. If it's free, then I'll get it.
They're all yours.
Star Wars Battleground Saga? Yeah, I've got those games. Praise Imperial tradition, encourage reform and equality, speak of war and victory.
Darth Krovos spoke the truth. Victory over the Republic is inevitable. The Republic is weak and cowardly. They will never be able to stand against us. You are soldiers of the Sith Empire, the greatest army to ever march across the galaxy. You will board your ships, take up your weapons, charge into the heat of battle, and win for the Sith Empire!
To your ships!
Well done, Commander. Simple and
nice.
Like a fine weapon.
A bit simplistic, perhaps, but clearly effective.
I appreciate your time, Commander. I look forward to working with you again someday soon.
Jesus Christ. Nice cap. Done like 10 story missions and I've still not leveled up. Ugh. Alright, there's Onslaught. Stellaris is only $8 right now. 80% off discount on Steam. Oh, fair enough. I appreciate the super chat, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely a cave fill. Play for free, ends in 3 days. £7. Yeah. Not that I'd be able to get it right now anyways. Yeah. We'll get it. Man, you really were a simp with the Sith speech. You know it. It looked like we're conquering the greatest shipyard of the galaxy with more than 200 guys. Yeah. 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 It's only like 7 gig. What even is Stellaris? I don't even know if I've played this. What is this game? Paradox, space, grand strategy, sci-fi. Interesting. It's 4 times grand strategy and exploration game in space. In space. All you can say is that Stellaris is really complicated. I don't mind a complicated game. I don't mind a complicated game. Sam, you play SWTOR, you can't handle anything complicated. Wow. That's very offensive. Find it very offensive. I'll have you know that I once played an operative healer. Also, if you're playing with someone who hosts and knows all the DLC, me, you don't have to buy any of the DLC to use them. Fair enough. Cry about it. Brilliant. It's complicated, then. Love it. Not even Spiffing Brit understands it unless he's doing his usual breaking, manipulating games. That's offensive. And accurate. Wow. You guys are so mean. So mean? What, you think I can't play a complicated game? I find that very offensive. I'll have you know that I have a plethora of games in my Steam library that is complicated. You know, there's Wallpaper Engine. There's Warhammer. Yeah? Yeah, whoop your asses at Warhammer as well, by the way. I'm pretty sick at Warhammer. I'll have you know he played Club Penguin once. This is true. Play Fort. Jesus Christ. AKA Baby StarCraft. Sam is taking baby steps into complex games. I suck at these types of games. I love strategy games. Some of the fast games I really like grinded. I was looking for the right word there. We could play a strategy game. You guys want to play a strategy game? I'm down for a challenge as well. If anybody has any of these strategy games, like, I'm down. I've also got Age of Empires 4. If anybody actually wants a 1v1, then let's do it. Age of Empires 4, I'll have you. Is that game free though? You wanna play SWTOR? Why would we play SWTOR? Ban Nightbot? I'm not banning Nightbot. He's my longest viewer. Hey, what's up, Tattoo? Animal Crossing's New Leaf is your cup of tea? Fair enough. I think my sister likes that game. One of my sisters. Nightbot shouldn't have rights. Well, Nightbot doesn't have rights. He's a slave. Can't play Terraria without thinking it uses Minecraft game mechanics. Can you get cartel coins? Are you asking me how to get them? You just buy them from the store, right? Uh-oh. What? You allowed it to talk? That's a right. It's only allowed to say the things that I tell it to say, though. Since when did you play Dawn of War? What faction? I don't mind the orcs. And I'm quite fond of Chaos Marines, not gonna lie. I haven't played... Well, I haven't really played much of Dawn of War 3. Which I know is a bit different from Dawn of War 1 and 2. I was playing a lot of Soulstorm the other week, which is Dawn of War 1. I think that's Dawn of War 1 anyways, I don't think it's Dawn of War 2. Which one was it? Yeah, Soulstorm was first game. One of the first games. Yeah, Mad Dog. Agree. Agree. Dawn of War 2 and 3 are sus. Yeah, they're a bit different. I played, I think, 1 or 2 matches on Dawn of War 3. And I was like, yeah, I mean, this is okay. And the graphics look good and the animations are nice. But the first game was just better. Like, there's no other way to put it. It was just better. Hey Sam, play serious Sam. That would be funny, I think. I actually quite like those games. You were sus? You talking to me, Celeste? I should be sus. I should be. We got a Jakara in the ground. Nice. I don't know if I would like Terraria, to be honest. Hey Sam, Flappy Birds, it's a hit indie game no one has heard of, but it has a great story and lore that puts Star Wars to shame. Yeah, I'm sure it does, man. Want me to show you how Stellaris works sometime then? Definitely, Exiled. Is it even installed? It is installed. I mean, I don't mind checking it out. Don't mind checking it out. Hey, do you guys like my background? Do you like that? It's cool, right? I think it's cool anyways. Hey, what's up, Nihilus? How you doing, how you doing? You know, in certain cultures, especially Saharian ones, plump women... What are you talking about, Navid? No, I don't like it. It's Star Wars. Brilliant. The British flag. Your background describes what happened to Boza. The free city of Moldova. Nice. That Saharian message was a reference to an old drama on your server? Really? What drama? Stand it down a bit. Steam code? Steam friend code? There you go. I am just going to make a new drink. Jesus, Nevada, I nearly banned you just now. I looked at that message and auto assumed it was another one of those porn bots. Brilliant. Alright, kettle is boiled. Just gonna go pour it out. See then. I am back. Hey, what's up, Mini Meter Boss? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so should I just go new game? Uses DX9? Why would it do that? Okay. Whatever. Restart it another time. Passes D&D. Wait, what? You sent an invite? Oh. Yeah, sure. I'm sure that'd be hilarious. Create a new empire. Haha, nice. It's choosing like an alien. Are they Klingons? Ah, this is pretty cool. You can choose to be machines. Fun fact, there was a Doctor Who crossover at one point. What with this? Yeah, the music is a bit weird, to be honest. I don't mind it, but yeah. Alright, I'll just pick one that I like then, I guess. Yeah, right, we'll go with this one. Name. We'll call them. Oh. Wait, what did I do? Here we go. Plebs. Why is it doing that? Plebs, blah blah blah. Play Dragon Age. Anyways, it was on Jesus. Have you seen Death of a Game from Nerdslayer? I saw it like 5 years ago, yeah. I remember when it came out. And then I remember talking to the guy who made it. And then I remember him sounding like a complete fucking moron. Because he is a complete and utter moron. Who makes videos about topics he does not understand at all. And people consume that and call it entertainment. Which, to be fair, it kind of is entertainment. But he doesn't know anything. Not really. He's just another one of those bullshit reviewers who goes around playing different games and just shits on stuff all the time. That's Nerdslayer in a nutshell. And you can't convince me otherwise. He does easy content. anybody could do what he does. What did you disagree with? You see, it's not about... Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me go through this menu here, and then I'll come back to what you're saying. It's a bit long-winded. Okay, this thing's going to town on, like, choosing stuff. I'm just gonna go random. Pick the traits for your species. Trait points left. Trait picks left. Ingenious. Intelligent. Okay, so you have to take buffs and nerfs. I got a fucking K-pop game ad when I clicked your stream. You must have deserved it, Celef. Exiled. I think what I'm gonna do is, we'll maybe play this next time I stream. It's asking me for a lot of customization, so I'm genuinely starting to realize that we're gonna be playing this for quite a long time. So I think it's probably best that we don't immediately play this. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting just like a strategy game, but this is clearly something else. But yeah, like, I don't want to do you the disservice of only playing for 10 minutes, because I know that you were going to put a lot of effort into telling me how this game plays, and I don't want to disrespect you like that, man. So, definitely, we will play and try this game out, though. Free over the weekend, basically, is what I got from this, I think. I don't know, Celef. See, you can't handle complicated games. I don't think that that was complicated. I think I just would like to be able to sit here and read through everything, but that's going to be boring to most people, and I'm going to be wrapping up the stream, so probably not much point on doing that. Try out Hearts of Iron 4 now. Maybe another time. So I'll end the stream on talking about the Nerd Slayer thing, which is basically, the long and short of it is, when he made the video, this was around Knights of the Fallen Empire, I want to say. It was kind of around that era when he made the video. And when he was saying what he was saying, it was so misguided and so misconstrued that I couldn't help but leave a comment on the video. Because for like the first 20 minutes of the video, it's seems like good information, and then he completely contradicts what he's saying by copying out and going, yeah, but as of like something 2017, yeah, December 31st, 2017, yeah. And then he says something like, but as of this date, the game seems to be fully alive, and well. he completely did a 180 on what he was talking about, and it just goes to prove that these people genuinely only make these videos just for the sake of making the video. There was no real purpose behind it. It was just for the sake of talking about it, and the title and the thumbnail and the context around all of that is just to bait you in to the topic. Like, nothing was actually achieved with the message of his video other than shit talking something that he didn't necessarily know too much about. And he seems to do that with most of the games that he plays. And again, this isn't even exclusive to Nerd Slayer, because many people on YouTube are doing this. Many reviewers are doing this. People will just play a game for like 10 hours, upload a video, look at a few Reddit posts, a few SWTOR forum posts, and then go make a video, and all of a sudden they're an expert on everything that's happened with this game and the state of the game. And that's just, I hate those people, man. Like, they piss me off, because they're the ones that are actually misleading you. And to be fair, people like that are kind of the reason I got motivated to make the truth videos, because it's really frustrating to see people be so incredibly fake. Yeah, he said he tested it way back in beta. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? He might have played it for 2 hours in the beta, right? I remember watching the video and I wasn't totally satisfied by how much time he had put into the game. Like, unless you are, in my opinion, if you are not a veteran player of a particular game, then your weighted opinion on whether or not that game is dead really doesn't matter, because you don't really play the game and you probably don't know. And that is just the truth of it. The people that you should listen to and the opinions that you should value are the people who tell you the news. The people who actually go through patch notes, cover dev streams. Now, I'm not trying to say to you, hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, listen to me, because, you know, I do that stuff. But there are other people out there doing that stuff too. And their opinions are the ones that you should be listening to. And it's really frustrating to see somebody, just because the way that they edit a video, it looks entertaining and you seem to like it. I'm sure that this person is really cool, you know, on a personal level. I'm sure he's got good friends and he's a good brother and a good sibling and a good father potentially. But just, the videos suck, man. And I dislike it when people make videos like that. Like, don't weigh in with your opinion until you are more than certain of what you are talking about. Like, I would never in a million years make a video about World of Warcraft saying that it's dead. But I've played World of Warcraft over like the past 10 years. So I could argue, you know, well, I've played it, but I haven't played it. I've nowhere near played it enough. Like, I don't know nowhere near enough about World of Warcraft to give you that opinion. And people like Nerd Slayer are also in that position with you when it comes to Star Wars The Old Republic. Like, clearly, if Nerd Slayer was a Star Wars The Old Republic advocate, you would see him playing that game very consistently. And if you don't see that, then there's someone out there more informed than that person. Just because someone doesn't like an aspect of the game doesn't mean it's dead. It depends which part you're kind of arguing with that. Like, you'd need context around that. Like, again, I just want to clarify, I'm not hating on Nerd Slayer as on some kind of weird personal level. Like, I'm sure he's a cool person, but his videos suck and his motives suck. Yeah, just people like that need to stop uploading videos and maybe do something else, because you should only do things that you're passionate about. And if you're passionate about going game to game and calling it dead, then I don't think you're passionate about much in life, to be honest. When a dev team don't put out content or give consistent updates on development timetable is when a game is dead. Yeah. Star Wars The Old Republic is dead, for example. You didn't like KOTOR and Coffee, but many players loved it. This is true, but a lot of people quit the game, and then a whole ton of other people joined the game. There's like this huge, weird wave of people who joined the game in Knights of the Fallen Empire in 4.0. And not only joined, but returned, because a lot of the stuff wasn't level synced properly, so people were going through some of the older content for achievements and stuff that they didn't previously have. I remember. It is a quote-unquote controversial time. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, David Begris? Welcome back. Beta tester from private testing. I can say SWTOR is not dead, it's grown. David, I know that you're a common chatter in the stream chat, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here. But we both know that that's not true. I mean, I'm not doubting that you were a beta tester. I'm sure you were. But SWTOR definitely hasn't grown. Not recently. That's not true. And saying so to other people is a lie. It certainly hasn't grown. It's actually doing negative right now. I don't know if you guys have actually looked at Steam charts for Star Wars: The Old Republic, but you can actually see when people joined and then when a lot of people left after 7.0, all within 30 days. It's quite dramatic. What is this, 7.1? What's up, by the way, John Smith? We was playing some SWTOR, and then we briefly was checking out Stellaris, and then we was doing something else, I don't remember. But now we're going to look at Steam charts. SWTOR, Steam charts. See, look, looked at it before. Yeah, whatever. So, check this out. Can't get rid of the ad. That's annoying. Let me show you guys can see this. They spent an entire patch adding weapons designer that's been in other games for 10+ years. Yeah, I know. It really sucks that Exile. So what are we in now? January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, we're in May. Alright, so here. This is the Steam chart for Star Wars: The Old Republic. December 2021. 142 gain. Peak players 9,636. We're going to January. Now we know that the expansion is releasing soon from January, so some people join. Plus 6%, 10,600 peak. And then February. This is the expansion release in February. So a lot of people join. It's plus 1,821%. Yeah? That's pretty good. Yeah, that's 19,000 peak players. For an expansion releasing, that's not amazing, but, you know, considering this is just Steam, for them, this was probably the best it was going to be. And then immediately, the next month, immediately, they lose 1,780%. And then the very next month, they lose another 1,000%. And then in the last 30 days, they've lost an additional 50%. So more people have left the game than what joined the game. Right here. Like, you can see it right here. More people left. These are the people that left. Yeah. These are the ones that joined. You can see up here, percent. British. You didn't have the link to it. There you go. Like, the proof is in the pudding. There you go. Expansion releases in February. No one likes it. Everyone leaves. Everyone and more. And still more. People are leaving still. It is a pattern. Having a drop off in March isn't surprising. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. The fact that you don't think it's surprising is a problem for this game. Because if people are quitting an expansion 30 days after its release, like more people are leaving than what joined, then you definitely did something wrong. Looks like a balanced pre-patch was 9k, now it's 9k again. Yeah. I mean, if you go all the way back to the actual Steam release, 27k. Was that like the best it did? I think I actually remember this. It's clear. Like you can analyze every time there's a plus, that's when they released a drip feed of content. Yeah? I don't think anything's fair to say that it's balanced. Because look, it starts at 27, now it's on 9. There's an 11, a 19, a 10, a 10, a 12, a 10, an 8, a 10, 12, 13. Like, there is kind of some consistency, but really not a lot. But the one thing that is certain, and like, you can't just ignore it. You can't just look at this and be like, oh yeah, but it looks kind of balanced. Like, look, people joined, yeah, February 2022, expansion launched, yeah, boom. Very next month, everyone leaves and more. That tells you that it was negative. That is what NerdSlayer was saying. The populace started at X and then crashed to Y really fast since the game mainly focuses on single player game and not an MMO. Look, I don't know if you're here to argue the point about what NerdSlayer was saying, but the underlying reason why I disliked the video is because he's not being honest about his motives for the video. I don't care whether or not he brought up good points, because I already said in my comment underneath his video that he did bring up some good points. But he couldn't back those up properly. He was just repeating the same shit that everybody else has said. Not actually looking between the lines properly. Like, I'm not trying to shit on him, I'm just saying, like, if you needed a question answered about Star Wars The Old Republic, are you going to NerdSlayer or are you going to SWTOR or somebody else who's been playing the game for a really long time? And if all of a sudden your answer changes because you need to find out something important, then what the hell? Just because you enjoyed a video more doesn't necessarily mean that the message held within the video was true. And just because you agree with some points doesn't necessarily mean the message held was true. Like, I took a problem with the way that he worded a lot of the stuff that he was saying. It just didn't make sense for an actual Star Wars The Old Republic player. I haven't had any new players say anything on new content. Very likely all players and those who rejoined after leaving. I have a question. I'm new to SWTOR and I have a small YouTube channel. Do you think it's worth making videos on? Yes. Yes, I do. There is a big window market for you to make Star Wars The Old Republic videos. Not many people are doing it. And if you can be creative enough, you could probably be super popular. Especially with like RP and stuff like that. Like, it really depends on what you want to do. But there's a window for it. You just need to be very creative. Just go look at someone like SWTOR Snoopy. SWTOR Snoopy is clearly doing something right. If he uploaded every day, he'd probably have 1 million subs. That guy's awesome. Kind of fed up of seeing the Steam chat now. New content because they still have a lot of content they haven't already played. Yeah. The game is always worth it for new players. I've always said that. Definitely worth it for new players. God, how do these freaking bots get around this shit, man? Get out of here. Did I just mod a fucking... I think I just modded a fucking bot by accident. And deleted. No problem, Jay Harrison. No problem, no problem, no problem. Look. Last thing I'm going to say on the Nerd Slayer thing, because I feel like we've gone a negative route with this. I feel like the best way I can put this is just that within the era of time that he made the video didn't make sense. And if you weren't around at that time, then I'm not sure if you would fully understand. And I could sit here trying to explain it to everybody all night, but without the underlying context, you're gonna struggle. You're definitely gonna struggle. Why would I say that? I don't want to say that. What does it mean? Would be cool to see a parent company take on SWTOR and bring it back. Why do you think the last expansion was so underwhelming fundamentally? Was it funding issues? I don't think it was funding issues. I just genuinely think it's a lack of care and attention. I just watched a short video about being on top of Belsavis and SWTOR. Any tips on how to do it with Sniper and so on? I really like to break the game. We only need a route. So the one for Belsavis was actually done by a couple of other people. They just summoned me there so I could show it off to everybody. But the only thing I know about the Belsavis Ice Dome and how to get on top of it is that it took them nearly 20 hours of exploring. So if you have 20 hours to commit, then you can probably do it. But yeah, that one thing in particular was very difficult. So trying to replicate that would also be very difficult. There is some other stuff that's easy to do, like getting on top of the Korriban Academy. That's a bit easier. Couldn't it be that BioWare employees got pulled off of SWTOR to help with Anthem dumpster fire? No. No. I mean, if you could prove that, then sure. But I cast a huge shadow of doubt across it because people are assuming that... Because to get to this stage, you need to assume, right, that they only have a certain... How can I put this? Equals less content. Yeah. Look, right, like, I get that, but to get to that part, right, you have to assume that they somewhat began with something good. How can I put this? Let me think on this for a moment because I don't want to fucking mess this up, and I'm really tired. I was meant to be ending the stream. Anyway, so SWTOR, bro. Look, the issues with Star Wars The Old Republic, like I said, is a lack of care and attention. You can speculate about it being because they needed people to help with Anthem, right? You can do that all you want, but just keep in mind that people said the same stuff way before Anthem came out. They just accused something else, right? So whenever this thing happens, like, you can just sort of... You can look at anything else that they make and just insert game title here and call it a day. And you wouldn't be totally inaccurate, probably. So that's the reason why I cast a shadow of doubt, is because I don't think that there is no single asset to blame. I don't think that a developer from BioWare is going to come to you and say, hey, actually, the reason why Star Wars The Old Republic sucks is because we had to take devs away for Anthem. Like, I don't think that that would be the specific reason as to why there are problems. I would be willing to believe that they could add to issues if they were certainly having issues internally, especially with how many staff they have, but we don't know that information. So that's what I'm saying, like, you're making an assumption that they're already in, like, this worst case scenario kind of thing. But what you need to remember is that this is a AAA company. Hundreds of millions of dollars invested, people on really high salaries. It really annoys me when people are saying that they don't have resources. They clearly have resources. I think it's ridiculous to think that they don't have resources, which is one of the reasons why I just fundamentally do not believe that they have a lack of resources. Like, I cannot come to that conclusion, and to be honest, I really struggle as to why other people think that too. BioWare is not some independent studio. They have massive funding, they're backed by EA. Resources isn't an issue for them. It is a lack of care and attention. The people who work within the company don't care about the company. That's the problem. They don't care about the growth of the game. They're clearly not hiring the right people. They're hiring people who care more about money and not about a good game. That is the underlying main issue. Highest priority. What does pointing out revenue do for anything? You see, look, right? Do you know that thing that happened in the Depp trial recently? You know, where that witness was being questioned about how much money Pirates of the Caribbean 5 made or something? And he's trying to belittle it, and he's saying, oh yeah, didn't Pirates of the Caribbean 5 only make... didn't it make less than Pirates of the Caribbean 4 or something like that? And the answer was, what are you talking about? Pirates of the Caribbean 5 made $800 million, and any other studio would be happy to have $800 million. This is what it comes down to. You can look at revenue. Revenue is going to fluctuate constantly. And first of all, you have to ask yourself where you got those revenue statements from. Can they be trusted? Are they credible? That has to be a question that you ask. If you just went to someone, if you actually went to a random person's video on YouTube, looked at some things that they said was legit, and then just assume that it's right, then you're not a smart person. Like, you have to do research. You have to actually back things up. So like I said, you just... Oh my god. Some people, man, like... I don't understand how you just don't get it. I understand that maybe you just agree with some things that Nerdslayer says, and that's fine. And again, even I agree that he did bring up some good points. Some of the things he said were good points, just like I said. And I don't know if you heard me say it or not, but when he released the video, it was out of place. It didn't fit with the era of time that he was making it. It just didn't work. It was clearly just another video for his Project of Video series. That's clearly what it was. And if you don't see that, then I'm sorry. Like, that's all I can say. What's up with the caps? I don't know. Paul likes to do the caps. There was somebody else doing caps here too earlier. Or was that the clown? Maybe. I actually really enjoy these talks. In the end, money is money. We should do a roundtable sometime. Of some kind. Yeah, maybe. I have seen some stuff about Ashes of Creation, just not a whole bunch of stuff. No Republic game would be cool to see SWTOR 2. Won't happen, but cooler. Yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, I know SWTOR is boring for some, especially if you've already played it. We're not actually doing anything right now, we're just sort of sitting here chilling before I end the stream. Oh yeah, they definitely should have prepared, like way beforehand. That's up to date. 10th anniversary, 10-year anniversary, the year of the glitch. Definitely. They should just bring the story to a cliffhanger conclusion and then announce their next game. Yeah, that would be cool. Anyway. Massive cocktease, but yeah. Do you know what's funny about the whole Nerd Slayer thing? Is that if that video was released today or tomorrow, then I would be inclined to agree with like 95% of the video. I would still question a lot of the stuff, especially the things that he's talking about, and this again was like one of the reasons why I reached out to him about it, because I actually wanted to discuss some of his points with him, because I actually gave him the benefit of the doubt to begin with. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I actually spoke to him about this on Twitter DMs. It was going to be a Discord call, but I think the guy thought I was going to be pretty hostile with him, so he was pretty hostile with me to start with. So I basically took back my invitation to Discord. I was like, okay, well, if you want to be a dick, then you'll be doing this in Twitter DMs instead, because I can also screenshot those, and that's pretty cool. And I did screenshot those actually, but yeah. Yeah, I also linked them under his comments so people could see. So I thought it was funny. Like, again, like I actually gave the guy the benefit of the doubt. I spoke to him about some of his points, and it just became very clear to me that he himself believed everything he was saying to be more than true. And not only that, he was refusing to believe or be open up for debate about anything that I was saying to him. So it was not a very productive conversation, which made it very clear to me the intent of the video, which was malice, basically, which is also his video series. I realized it might be entertaining, maybe that's true, but it doesn't stop them from being bad. Anyways, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to end the stream there, so thank you all for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you. I'll play the intro video, as usual. Alright guys, I will see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.
Taking their time right behind my back, and I'm talking to myself at night because